Okay, there's no, okay.
Have you ever seen a wave 10 times the size that hit the coast during Katrina? As many of you lived on the coast during Katrina, this is exactly what happened to the residents of coastal Japan in March of 2011. I've done much research on the earthquake and subsequent tsunami, as it fascinates me what similarities the events that happened during and after this event. I'm going to inform you of the direct effects of the earthquake and tsunami by talking about the degree of the earthquake and tsunami and resulting deaths and damage, the debris that has entered the Pacific Ocean, and finally the resulting nuclear reactor meltdown. First, I want to talk about the earthquake and tsunami itself. According to Wikipedia, on March 11, 2011, a 9.0 magnitude earthquake struck 43 miles east of Oshika Peninsula. This earthquake was 20 miles below the ocean surface and resulted in a tsunami that had a 133-foot wave that hit coastal Japan. 15,000 deaths were a direct result of this event. 14,000 people drowned, 670 were crushed due to debris, and 145 died due to burns resulting from fires. Second, I want to talk about the resulting debris that entered the Pacific Ocean. According to USA Today, over 5 million tons of debris entered the Pacific Ocean as a result of this event. The National Oceanographic Organization states that 70% of this debris sank, resulting in 1.5 million tons to float in the ocean. In June 2012, a dock that was 19,000 cubic feet made it to the Oregon coastline. Experts state that most of the debris will remain in the ocean, with some of it hitting the U.S. shores all the way up until 2014. The debris is affected by winds and currents, with most of it remaining north of Hawaii. Lastly, I would like to talk about the resulting nuclear meltdown at Fukushima Power Plant. None of the debris washing ashore is radioactive, as the debris entered the ocean prior to the meltdown. The meltdown started after the generators at the power plant failed due to flooding. These generators were supposed to keep the reactor cooling pumps working. As a result, the reactor overheated, and within 5 days was in complete meltdown. A 12-mile radius was evacuated. The reactor meltdown could have been avoided had the company that owned it made the immediate decision to flood the reactor with seawater. They were worried that this would permanently damage the reactor and waited days until they began this process. The water that was flooded into the reactor was then emptied back into the ocean. No immediate deaths resulted from the meltdown, but they expected 1,000 people to die as a result due to cancer. In conclusion, the purpose of this speech was to inform you of the Japanese earthquake and resulting damage. I discussed the earthquake itself, the debris that floated in the ocean, and also the nuclear meltdown. I've read numerous articles regarding this event and researched it because of its similarities to Hurricane Katrina. Those of you that were living on the coast during Katrina cannot imagine the effects of a wave that is 10 times the size that hit the coast. The residents of Japan were directly affected by this disaster, but the indirect effect on the United States and the Pacific Ocean will be felt for many years to come. Thank you.
So he has one more.
Yeah.
We're going to snap him.
You can stop
I'm
that.
sweating this one.